Hello. Welcome to ComeDy&D, sequel to Space Dandy. Thank you for coming. Roll the intro.
Is there? I haven't seen that in a long time.
I think there is. Audience, do you remember if there's a character named Andy in Spaced?
I'm pretty sure there is.
We're looking this up and then we're starting the show. I went to list of Spaced characters on Wikipedia and typed Andrew? No. Okay.
Maybe there wasn't. Because I typed in Andy Spaced and it said, did you mean Space Dandy?
Welcome back, everybody. Thank you for coming and watching us putter about. This is ComeDy&D, Adventure to the North. We're getting near the end. It's pretty exciting. I am Hayden. I am the DM. Hello. Simon, who are you?
I'm Simon Timoney. Good evening. I will be playing Sir Wiggles. He is a pug, a paladin, a pugladin, a hide shifter, crown oath, baddie. In honor of Casey's new dog, I will be going up for adoption, robbing my owners, and stealing off into the night, becoming a rogue in the process. Roll the intro.
Kevin, who are you?
Hi, I'm Kevin, and according to IMDb, there was no one named Andy in Space. I'm playing Ubad, son of Erbab, Loxodon Elephant Folk Warlock. And in honor of Casey's new dog, I'm having diarrhea on the carpet as we speak.
Gross.
To you.
There's pretty clearly no carpet in that room behind you.
It's under Kevin.
Small. Well, I guess it's more of a rug than a carpet.
Yeah.
Is it a sampler you never returned?
So I said gross, and you said to you, because you're just totally cool with the diarrhea. It's totally cool with you. You're just like
it's natural. It's like
you're
marijuana. You know, if God didn't want us to have it, He wouldn't have put it here.
California carpet is not going to be happy.
Well, God also made fish, and I don't like those. So God makes mistakes.
You don't like fish?
They're weird. Casey,
You're talking about the band, right?
What about
Yes.
dolphins? Dolphins are cool.
They're delicious.
they're Casey, who are you?
I'm Simon Pegg. I'm playing Tim Bisley, a skateboarding comic book artist who just wants to, I don't really remember, hang out with Daisy. No, I'm playing Lee, a Tortle Blade singer. He's lawful neutral. Have I ever said that before? That's what it says here. Is lawful neutral in alignment?
Yes.
Do you feel like I've been playing him lawful neutral?
Isn't he a pirate?
Yeah, that's the neutral part.
Oh.
I mean, I guess pirates are pretty. They have their laws. They have the laws of the sea.
Exactly. Among
parlay.
pirates.
I feel like we'd be hearing more about the pirate code.
You must stick
if he
to
was
the
lawful.
pirate code.
There you go. There's that Lee, you have a completely different accent now.
Yes, it happens a lot, actually.
What's lawful neutral? Is that like a mediator or something?
I
think lawful neutral is the funniest alignment because it's like, fuck it, all I care about is rules.
Basically.
Cool. The thing that's like just like burrowed itself in deep into my brain from Spaced is just line Brian. Brian. I can't do it. It's a very good line read. Hello. that's all the people. Does anybody want to go over what happened last time in ComeDy&D?
Well, okay, so last week, Sir Wiggles and Lee got involved in underground robot fight club. And then Ubad got a job that was eerily reminiscent to One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest. That's something else.
Was that Spaced?
We actually, yeah.
That was season 2 of Space, when every episode became an episode-long reference to some specific movie.
Well, the last episode, I was going to try and explain Mulan, but that won't work. Last episode, we murdered a woman because we didn't like her husband and we wanted their money. And I think we hit full murder hobo status. It was pretty relieving. I think it felt like we achieved something.
Mm-hmm. But in our defense, we did get a lot of money. So
yeah,
it wasn't
a lot of money.
It wasn't in vain.
Yeah, and it's all going to help Pugmandia.
To be fair, if someone came up to you and was like, "Give me some of your blood, or I'll kill you," you're gonna probably give a little. It's like, "Give me 3 pennies, or I'll take all your money."
No, they were evil people who were running a horse-killing factory and enslaving their ghosts. So, I mean, it was only a little bit murder hobo. I was just being dramatic for the feed. Get that feed? I did it for you.
Thank you.
We might have killed a lot of other people along the way, though, like guards. And did like the castle blow up or something at the end?
It started collapsing.
Yeah, so it could be a lot of collateral damage.
Yeah, but the guards were evil rhinos, okay? And the only good... Ubad knows the only good rhino is dead.
But, I mean, were all the chefs rhinos and the maids and the...
This is no better than Hayden saying he hates fish. Come on. Better than this.
Well, these are fantasy rhinos. I'm not talking about real rhinos. They're
What's the
blessed
difference?
creatures, and we need to stop killing them for their horns.
Are turtles considered fish? What is the definition of a fish?
A turtle is a reptile.
Fish are not reptiles.
No,
Not even whales.
not even whales. Whales are a different thing entirely.
Is it okay to eat fish because they don't have any feelings?
Yes.
You know, somewhere in the world there's a vegan who's like, I'm vegan, but sometimes I hunt rhino. You know.
I had a horrible roommate. Her whole thing was that she was vegan except for oysters. She thought that oysters didn't have a brain, so it was okay to eat them.
Was she a waitress?
That's cool.
Because I met a waitress that told me that. I was like, no.
I'm vegan except for chickens, because chickens are ugly. And they deserve to die.
I'm vegan.
I'm
so
vegan except for cats. They're delicious.
I'm vegan except when I eat. Cool. Other things that happened during last mission is you guys emptied out all of the junk from your bags into the vault when you broke into the mansion, and to fill it with gold, and then you teleported out using the unstable teleporter.
Did we have our names on any of that stuff that we left behind?
We're getting there.
Just wondering.
We didn't have any of our names.
Oh.
You teleported out, and you got away. You ended up in the force killing factory and snuck out past the police line, and you found Ryan, who is driving your carriage, and then you set off towards Suzale. And then at the very end, we had a cutaway to an orc detective finding the tents with the Asteria insignia on them.
Sherlock Holmes.
Sherlock houses. We'll see what his name is when I have to make it up.
In fairness, we've talked about these tents a lot, and no one had ever mentioned the insignia before.
No one had thought to look that hard.
Yeah, did we do an investigation check? No.
I assume each of us had a personalized one, right? It said like Asteria Home, like Mary Shelley under it.
I just assumed it said property of Pelia.
Anyway, you are in your horseless carriage pulled by the very angry ghost of Eamon Lusk, headed back towards Suzail. Do you want to do a time jump to Suzail, or do you have other things you want to do?
We have to roll to see if we encounter wolves.
Someone roll a D100.
And I want to teleport again. I think we can nail that 100 at some point.
I got 08, I think. An 8 and 2 zeros. That's 08, right?
You ride through the night into the day, and the night and day again, and you approach the outskirts of Suzail without incident.
Are we dead? Did we die?
You mean because the wolves didn't attack us?
Make an investigation roll.
I mean, that would explain why we didn't level up.
Someone is very bitter.
Maybe
Or have-
Grimes has
maybe-
one of those like XP draining abilities.
Maybe kill more things and then see if you get a level.
Is it me or has Lee been 17 for like 80 years?
That's how turtles age.
11. 11 investigation.
You're not dead.
Yet.
You're very much alive.
For now.
You realize that ghosts can't smell, and you smell the flowers as you just ride by them.
Okay. Oh, yeah, I probably blew off a channel a divine sense at some point, and I just sensed that we weren't dead.
Okay, mark it off.
It was yesterday.
Okay. Maybe you died since then.
I had a dream. Oh, shit.
Well, you don't know that we aren't dead. You just know that we aren't undead. Or fey, fiend, or celestial, I believe.
Whoa.
We could be aberrations.
Shit.
You might be being mind controlled.
Alright. Wow, look at this. It is the place where we once were that we're back to.
There's one thing on the ride I would like to ask Faza if he was able to identify what the gray realm we were on was.
What do you think? I got books in here? I didn't know when you asked me before. What a change.
I don't know what you have in there. You seem to have a well of great untapped power.
I got a bunch of chips. Do you want some chips?
Wait, like
I mean, is there dip?
for eating?
Nah, I don't got dip. I'm hoping to score some in this next. Yes, eating chips.
Dry like a scoundrel.
Hey.
Let me see if I can find you some books and some dip and I don't know. Do you need like a word search or something? Do you get bored in there?
You can find me like a Sudoku.
Is that like a count in a Star Wars movie, or are you talking about Sudoku?
Yeah. Don't make fun of me for pronouncing things wrong. I've lived in the fucking ice castle for 2,000 years. I don't know what's going on.
It's called razzing. It's how we show our love. It's our love language as elephants. Don't take it the wrong way.
Well, I did. So I'm just gonna go
Baza,
over
do
here
you need-
and
do you need a
sulk
hug?
for a while. Yeah, that'd be nice.
See, Shaza never hugged, and they're dead now. And Ubad gives him a nice hug, or them. I don't know.
You hug, and you feel a friendly coldness to the hug. I imagine Murids aren't warm.
Now I figured they're quite wet.
It's a very clammy, unpleasant hug, but it's full of love.
But that gray mist that followed us from that direction, we don't have to worry about that. That's probably not like a mist that's killing people. That's probably not a big concern like the rope that's cutting its way through the Earth's core, is it?
What's in the Earth's core? Wait,
Oh, yeah, that rope. You saw that.
is that what that was?
Yeah, it's
Oh.
a knife rope that can cut through anything.
Oh my god. Ugh. Yeah. We might need to go back to the plane of water at some point if that thing's gonna destroy the Earth. Let's make plans to get off get off of this planet at some point. Put a pin in that. Let's. Yeah.
Okay. I was hoping you'd be my expert in planar travel, but you know what? I'm gonna get you some books. We're gonna go to the Explorers Society.
I'll read the books. You're going to the Explorers place?
Well, eventually. I don't know.
Where? So you're on the border of Suzail. To your, if you travel on the outskirts of the town to the right, you can you will pass by the. I need to bring up my character names.
I mean, I think first things first, we have to go to the museum district.
Oh no.
I wanted to see the cool chef Roy first.
Guys, I have a thing about I don't really finish anything. It's sort of like a fear I have, and if we cross this threshold, I don't really finish anything, like the podcast. So if we cross into the threshold, then we'll be done.
So Wiggles, you have a podcast?
Oh yeah.
Okay, so if you pass along the outskirts on the right, you will pass by. You'll go along the banks of the lake that Suzail is situated on, and you will pass by the manor of Don Muswell, the halfling baron that you liberated Sniffle from. Beyond that, and past town, you will find the Asteria Manor, which is the cool chef Roy's last known location. Town is to your left, and if you go into town, you can find the museum district, and the Adventurers Guild, and all sorts of things.
I had to just Google popular podcast names because I don't know. I'm just gonna do a Sir Wiggles true crime podcast about us.
What's the
that's
crime?
a good one.
What happened to Grimes? Find out. I'm done.
On the next episode of Kibble. It's like cereal, but for dogs.
Wow.
I get it. So, where are we going?
Well, Sniffles, do you have unfinished business with the Dawn?
I suppose he has lots of business that I did not finish, but I have escaped from his service, and I would rather not return.
Ryan, do you have to return to the Jolly Owlbear, or will you accompany us till the voyage is over?
I don't gotta go anywhere.
Right.
He's happy now that he got paid.
Did we pay him? I was just about to ask. Did we owe you more?
Yes, Ubad paid him from the treasury last episode.
Oh, good.
Ryan just has a pile of gold in the corner of the wagon and is like kind of swimming around in it, like Scrooge McDuck. But it's not really enough to fully swim around in it, and it's very uncomfortable. And he takes
1d4 of shame.
2 gold damage as it digs into his back.
Ryan, you want us to switch that out for copper? I'm just saying it would fill a bigger pool.
Ryan hisses at you.
Is there something behind me you're hissing at, Ryan?
Ryan curls up like a defensive cat on his gold, like, and goes and growls.
Oh shit, bro! I think we're ghosts.
Maybe we should drop him off at the Jolly Owlbear. I feel like this Don Muswell, I mean, he sent a robot Terminator to kill us. I feel like there's some unfinished business there. I mean, do we want, to kind of Iman Lusk him? Or, I mean, are we just going to go in and yell, don't send any more robot Terminators at us? Or should we just let sleeping dogs lie? No offense, Sir Wiggles.
No, what? I'm sorry, I was sleeping.
No,
Now I'm really pissed off.
We should have let him lie. All right, Jolly Owlbear first sounds like a good plan.
Yeah, is there injustice being done? Because we should do it. Not the injustice. The
I think that's a good idea. Go Jolly Owlbear, scoop out some rumors, enjoy your drink, stretch out our tusks.
Can you do that?
Can you do that?
He just kind of flexes his tusks a little bit.
Oh. Oh yeah, it's like that rubber pen trick.
It's like,
I just imagine he scrunches up his face and they move a tiny bit. I don't know. Like elephants do.
I don't think turtles have tusks. To the Jolly
Not that
Owlbear.
attitude.
you, somebody roll Arcana.
That would be me. 19.
You deftly use the ghost whip to whip the ghost, and it puts it. He lurches forward and rides. You ride into town. You pass by. You go past your town, and several people stop to stare at your cart, having riderless carts being a somewhat rare occurrence in Suzail. As you ride past, bless you, you ride through the main square, past the library, past the museum district, as you pull up to the Jolly Owlbear on the edges of the more seedier part of town.
Does
You're
this wagon have any locks or anything on it?
No. It has an angry ghost.
Why would it need locks?
Well, this is a seedy part of town, and I was just thinking.
Well, I think if we take the ghost whip, we'll be fine.
Okay, we'll take all the ghost whips.
Oh, I see what you're saying, because there's gold, there's a bunch of money on here.
Well, maybe we could put it in the stable.
Can you put it in your ring, Ubad? You can put the card in your ring?
Ubad turns around and goes, is this a real worry, or
No.
do we need to take precautions? We can find the
I'll
nearest stable, maybe find a nice manor and rent some rooms so that we don't, aren't staying at the Baroness's.
Just,
I'm sure we'd meet some very interesting innkeepers and guests. There would be many guests there who had, many stories they could tell us, and all over the world, different accents.
for now, let's just leave some squires with the wagon.
Ubad looks out and tries to smell for a squire.
You smell quite the array of squires, many of whom we have not talked about in several episodes, but are there. I never said they're not there. You smell Sniffle, you smell Skip and Bort, you smell...
Oh, Skip and Bort. Skip and Bort are perfect for staying and watching the carriage.
Exactly.
You smell Kirkaw, he's there.
I was sort of hoping we would cut back and Sherlock Holmes would be like handcuffing Skip and Bort.
Why would you hope that?
I don't know.
Why do you hate Skip and Bort?
Well, it would take the pressure off us. They caught the guys who did it.
Lawful neutral my ass.
Okay, skipping
Okay.
Bort. Sir Wiggles, can you have some squires watch the wagon while we go inside?
Yeah, hey guys, watch the wagon while we go inside. Like that?
Yo, gosh darn it, you got it, sir. I'll be happy as hell to wash the car for you.
Where's Sniffle? I
Me-
haven't seen him.
You hear from behind you in your ear,
I am right here, sire.
It works every time. Oh! Alright. And Cacaw?
Yeah.
Hey. Skip.
howdy.
Fort. Sniffle. Cacaw. Sniffle. Fort. Skip.
Yes, we're all here, sire.
I just like hearing your voices. It gives me a feeling of reassurance.
Your voice reassures me as well.
Okay, guys, let's go. Where are we going?
In the
You
door.
going inside?
Taking it in.
Okay. You enter the Jolly Owl Bear, and it is a very familiar rowdy scene. You enter. You see Kareth Hormwall behind the counter. Once again, the same dwerger you dealt with before. It's all very familiar. Suddenly Ryan runs ahead of you and runs towards Kareth with his arms outstretched and says, "Daddy!"
Carrot the bartender.
Wait.
Yes.
And
Kareth is a dude.
yes. And you see Ryan run up and hug Kareth's just like
Aw,
Ryan looks nothing like his father.
nothing.
I didn't realize he was half Duergar.
I don't.
Maybe that's where his insecurity stems from.
I don't.
oh fuck, what was this voice? I have it written down as gravelly Daniel Plainsview.
I don't, which is half the voices I do. I am not his father. I don't know why he does this.
I missed you, Daddy. I love you.
It's heartwarming nonetheless.
Can't help but have the soft spot for this one. So I see that you've made it back alive. Now, Ryan, have they paid your fee in full? All right, very good. What can I do for you?
Well, Ryan will be turning all borrowed materials, of course, right?
The sword,
What?
young man.
He doesn't have the sword anymore. He was using a chicken to fight.
He had my dagger. No, just kidding, Ryan. You're fine. You're fine. What's a good drink to serve here on our return? Some nice. Do you have any hobgoblin ales?
Oh, hobgoblin ale. Let's see.
He goes around. He looks in.
What
He's
about
going.
some impish pale ales?
He's going through some of the cabinets below. He's searching through. And he says,
Oh, found it.
and he pulls up.
Hobgoblin.
He has one bottle of Hobgoblin Ale and one bottle of Impish Pale Ale. He says,
Now, what would you like 3 of each, or what you looking for?
What do you guys say? 3 of each?
Can I drink? Am I
3 of
allowed?
each.
Yeah.
We pour 2 into a bowl for Sir Wiggles.
Thank you.
I'm not gonna stop you from drinking.
I have a question. Do you have food? I'm looking for a chicken. It's dead, and then you
Dead.
eat it and it stays dead. Do you have any of those?
A chicken? A chicken? That's...
Dead chicken.
I haven't even heard of eating a dead chicken. That's...
Ryan, is your chicken murdered or alive?
Ryan is holding a hen. Is alive?
Look, Kareth, we saw you. You told us about spider people of the north. You remember that?
No.
Anyone remember that? I wrote it down.
No, I do not remember that.
I wrote down spider people of the north.
But Kareth, you were actually very helpful with Helga and Olga. We did eventually find them.
Oh, how are they doing?
You know, they're dwarves.
Yeah, you know,
What-
deeply traumatized, but well, very, very dwarvish.
Oh, and how is that old, Varian doing? Did you ever find him?
Who? Oh, yes. Well, we have to go and give our report before we start talking around town.
Of course. I don't mean to pry.
Yes, but anything happened since we've been gone with the Dawn or the Baroness or the library, Cool Chef Roy?
I'm not sure about Cool Chef Roy, but yes, the Don Muswell's manor has been all astir with some sort of commotion. I don't want to spread rumors too much about what I've heard. I haven't confirmed anything, but certainly some activity there, as well as I know the Baroness has been gathering materials of some kind to conduct some sort of ritual. Haven't been able to discern exactly what she's acquired at this point, but a lot of activity there. The library, I haven't heard of much from the library. It's got books.
I
It's
have
very esteemed.
I have a lot of books I borrowed from them quite a while ago. I just was, if it burned down or anything, that's all.
It's still there. I think you would have had to ride by it to get here.
Oh, really? I think it looked bigger when we left. I didn't see it this time.
So did you think when a building burns down it gets smaller?
Yes.
Just like it shrinks, but like
That's if you put the building in the oven, it always shrinks. Listen, I live on a ship normally. I don't really know about these buildings.
Yes, tell us more about these buildings, Lee.
Well, they're like upside down ships, but you live in them.
do you not live in a ship?
No, you live in it, but usually it's right side up.
Why did you add that you live in them then? But because if you live in a ship too.
Normally, when a ship is upside down, you don't live in it. So it's
So
upside
we were
down.
in the lost city of Ur, in the upside down buildings. You were like, this is exactly like a ship.
It's like a ship. You could live in it like a ship.
He's the smart one.
You guys went to the lost city of Ur? Is that even a thing? I thought it was a
is now.
legend.
Well, now it's the found city of Ur, but yes.
Oh, I see.
The found city of Ur, the found immortal blade.
The mortal blade. Didn't I read about that in a book? I thought it was lost.
Yes. It was.
Very cryptic of you.
Isn't it?
Now, did you guys want beers or not?
Yeah. I mean, we're having we're double fisting. We poured
I
it.
thought we already
two
drank
in a
some.
bowl.
Okay,
Mixed it up.
Okay, Kareth pulls out 3 of each beer. And he says, "And Ryan, I got your favorite right here." And he hands Ryan a small cup of tea.
I was guessing chocolate milk.
Chocolate milk is for babies. That's
Maiden?
Ryan's voice today. What?
I rolled a 14. I want to find out what these spider people of the north are. Who do I talk to? Who do I ask?
What are you rolling?
I don't know. I rolled a 14. What do you want?
Tell you.
Sir Wiggles, we killed a great number of ice spiders. Is that what you're thinking about?
No.
Or
spider
are you
people.
looking at your notes from the Snick campaign?
I
Nope.
have
Nope.
I have some stuff from a spider if you want.
That'll
You know,
do.
poison sacs, and I don't even know what some of this stuff is. Should have packaged it more carefully.
It's all bruised and gross. It's leaking.
I start getting drunk and I just start stumbling around asking people if they've seen the spider people of the north. Who are they? I know someone knows.
Roll
Okay,
me.
we are cutting him off.
Roll me persuasion.
Who?
The one that's doing stuff.
That is a natural 20. 27, and if I have my shield, just extra flare.
If you're talking to an enemy specifically, which you are not, you approach a random group of bar patrons and you ask them where the ice spiders are, and they are so charmed by you that they decide not to take offense. And they're like, "Oh, look at this wee doggy right here! Hey, he wants to know where the ice spiders? Anybody know?"
This is serious, you guys. They're gonna lay eggs in our bodies.
Eggs!
Chill about it.
Ha
Oh my god.
Quite an imagination, this one. Why don't you good doggy? Why don't you have a beer on me, hey?
Okay.
And he hands you a flagon of beer.
Thank you.
Everybody roll Constitution.
13.
Is it a save or a check?
Save.
Save. Ooh.
That is
Oh, my bad.
8.
16.
13.
Wiggles and
Oh,
Lee.
it's a 12. Sorry, it's a 12.
Oh,
Okay.
wait, but we have a paladin if it's a save.
Yeah, that's why I've jumped to 12.
Oh. 18.
Everybody holds their liquor. I was looking for a 12. So lucky you.
Well, this has been nice. What time of day is it?
It's late in the day. It seems it's like 4 p.m. Seems like the sun's gonna start setting soonish.
Gareth, has Maury been back?
Maury, no, I believe he set off the night that you did.
Yes, we've spoken to him, actually.
Did we kill him? I forget.
No,
Oh, good.
we saved him.
Best for last.
Well,
You guys remember Purple Egg? Purple. This is why I shouldn't take notes. I should just.
yeah, we
I
have
just
the
write
purple
random
egg.
things.
We have the purple egg. I have some note about Azalet, the half-elf writer.
I wrote that he was a poet. You want me to see what he's doing? I'll cast sending.
You notice there's a bulletin board in the thing, and you see a notice for a one woman play starring Azalet to be performed at a local theater.
Well, I don't know if we need to go to that. Although,
It's called The Heroes 3 Fight the Dawn.
oh, I guess we should go to that.
I feel like we've seen it.
All right. Well, anything you guys want to do before night?
Yeah, here's the thing. Is it Heroes 3 Fight the Dawn or Heroes 3 Fight the Dawn?
It's Heroes 3 Fight the Dawn.
You mean like, is there a W when we're reading this poster?
Is it like they don't want to go to sleep? They don't want to wake up? Is this about us tomorrow?
It's Heroes 3 Fight the Dawn.
I can't read. I have a -2 intelligence.
What is the next move? We are
Library. Dawn. I think we owe a lot of these magical items back to the museum.
What did we borrow from the museum? I mean, one of them is, I know we borrowed the rope, but that is just throwing itself through the core of the earth.
This jacket I've been wearing this whole time.
It's such a nice jacket. Maybe we can persuade them to let you keep it.
Maybe they would be interested in having the Blade of Mortality instead or something.
I think I'm holding on to that.
But they do have a statue of it out front, if I remember correctly.
I was thinking that we could give them the giant skull of, the giant Elithid skull.
Yeah.
We took some other things from the lost city of Oa. We have the logbook from that ship.
Yes, we have all kinds of things we could give them. So
We
is
still have that compass.
Yes, the Death Swatch and the celestial something.
the celestial something.
I
So they
believe
might
it's
like
a
that.
celestial compass.
Oh yes. Sorry, I was just looking at your coin. It was very distracting. Okay, so
Yes, but that's useful.
museum next, or I guess if we're just giving them a lot of stuff, we should go there last.
Oh.
Shall we head to the Baroness's? I mean,
Before we
she's-
go to the Baroness, let's go to the is it the Adventure Institute,
the Explorers Guild.
the Explorers Guild.
Yes, let's go there.
Let's go there.
Go there.
Let's go there.
Okay, you leave the Jolly Owl Bear, and you go back to the center of town, and you get to the Explorers Institute. You pull up. It is a much more prestigious-looking building than the sewer shack that you attended in Baldur's Gate. As you pull up, You're there.
Watch the wagon.
Oh yeah, Ryan had a cow.
Oh yeah.
What?
I forgot about that. Right at the end of the last episode, Ryan tamed a cow.
Well,
yeah.
Or no, you tamed a cow for Ryan.
Yeah. So technically, you got to give us our cow back.
Ryan can keep the cow.
That's
It is polite to tip your mercenaries.
Yes.
Give
The
him
cow
the
is back at the Jolly Owlbear with Ryan.
Okay, we go to the door of the guild hall.
Mm-hmm. You were at the door.
We open the door.
Roll to open door.
First I say museum district, just in case. I rolled a 10 to open the door.
The door is open. You go through the door. It is late at the day. You see the tall, thin, well-dressed human, Peter Elmsworth, tidying up He glances at an empty spot in the shelf where there used to be a book, sighs, and then notices you and says, "Well, you've returned. What can I do for you?"
Oh, Peter, we've returned from the north, and I just wanted to update you on our exploits. I'm sure you've already heard tell from your Baldur's Gate division.
Bartholomew.
Yes, Bartholomew. Lovely campus they have.
Oh,
Do you have tiny fights here?
Are they getting into tiny fights in Baldur's Gate again? Oh, I thought
Didn't
we
hear
were
it
done
from
with
me,
that.
but they're a blast.
That we will have to do something about that, won't we?
Well, maybe you could forget about that and focus on the good news. We have found Sir Edmund Atkins, though, however, he is in dire health.
So, who? I'm not familiar
he
with that.
has a famous diet.
Sir Edmund Atkins?
Yes. His
Sir
Oh,
Lawrence Edmund
Ackmanos.
Atkins.
oh, Sir Lawrence Edmund Aquinos. Yeah, you found him? I didn't. I thought
Did you know
his.
he was missing?
I knew his last expedition went a little bit long, but I never realized he would need. You. So when you say you found him, you've rescued the chief explorer, is what you're saying.
Yes. He was in mortal danger, but we have saved him, and we
And-
left him in Baldur's Gate to receive treatment for his wounds.
And Bilby and Ephron, not Ephron, Bilby and
Hammond, Varian.
Hammond.
Hammond betrayed Lawrence, and met.
Whoa. He looks flabbergasted. He's like, no, that Hammond was Sir Lawrence's most loyal companion. That's
Yes.
He got turned by the promise of power.
And we know you were also a very loyal companion, Pete. Do you know anything about this?
about what?
About this?
About the betrayal?
Yes.
I'm obviously. I mean, just look at my reaction. I'm very surprised. It seems that you're telling me about it.
I know, but stewards are known for their acting ability.
Do you want to roll insight?
Yes, please. That's a 3.
He's definitely lying.
Pete, I think this goes all the way to the top. You just couldn't handle being number 2 here, could you?
Don't trifle with us, Pete. Ubad yells, and he rolls a 12 for intimidation.
Pete stumbles and rests on the desk. It's like, don't do it. I'll call. I'll have to ask you to leave immediately. He's just like clearly terrified, backed up against the desk.
This
What's the
guy's
matter?
good.
Can't stand lawful neutral. Hmm.
Pete, there's nothing to fear if you just tell us the truth.
What truth do you want?
What do you know about the Order of Silence? How long have you been a member?
Maybe you tell us how Hammond Lutz found this. And Ubad just moves his duster in just enough so he can see the mortal blade.
Peter leans forward a little bit and looks, and suddenly his eyes fill with recognition. The mortal blade? How have you come into possession of such a thing?
I took it from Hammond after he stabbed Sir Lawrence with it.
Why would he do that? Why would he do such a thing? He falls back and rests his hands in his head.
You tell us, Peter. You're the one who knew him best.
I have to. I didn't know them that well. I was merely put in charge.
Bilby die.
Bilby
You
is.
let Bilby be killed by that man, Crow, Orc. Who's
Hello.
our friend now.
He waves.
It was a.
There's just a cloud of crows going around him. He's just like, hey. Bilby is dead? Oh my gosh. He starts tearing up.
What have you done?
Poor Bilby.
What drama have you wrecked across these people?
I don't know why you think I did anything. I was here the whole time. I helped.
This is how you can repay us and help us. So we need every book you have on interplanar travel.
roll me fucking persuasion with advantage.
Um, 29.
Yeah, that passes. Why does this... Whatever, ugh. Just...
Doesn't concern you.
He gestures to the right and says, "You'll find the books in the library." He gestures to a room on his right.
I mean, if you could make us a scroll of pedigree for each of us on the squires, saying that we represent the Adventure Explorers Institute of Suzale.
Don't you already have? You already have membership cards.
Oh, we have membership cards. You're right. Okay.
Yes, Peter, why
Right.
did you not make us members the first time around? It caused us a great deal of trouble in Baldur's Gate.
You what? You didn't ask.
Have you thought about tiny fights? It really seemed to liven the community and bring it a spirit of camaraderie that is missing here.
Peter is despondent and doesn't respond.
Yeah, I'm looking at this calendar on the wall here. It's all like spin classes and lectures. You're just not bringing the membership in.
You look to a room on your left. There's an activity room where people are just have their arms out and are just spinning in circles.
Is that Zumba?
It's a spin class.
I have to admit, those spinners are very good, though.
They're spinning very well.
They are.
The teacher just keeps spinning and talking. It's amazing.
One of them falls down and looks.
That's impressive.
Then you see a half elf immediately bend over and throw up.
I couldn't do that.
So Wiggle, spin me. I lay down on my shell.
Roll strength.
Oh,
Athletics. Athletics.
Yeah. Oh yeah. 26.
26?
Go.
Okay.
See,
Go
this
Lee,
is how
go
you
up.
spin. Oh, little too fast, Sir Wiggles.
Now,
Don't
Lee, contest that 26 with your Constitution.
Don't just let it happen, bro.
16.
You throw up.
It's.
Yeah.
I'm imagining a radial pattern, kind of.
Yeah.
It's so cool.
Then Peter
maybe-
looks up and says, "Oh my God, how is this
Sorry.
lawful neutral?"
Well, it's not good, but it's not
Was
evil.
there any rule against this?
I suppose you're right. We'll have to we'll have to vote on a new no spitting in the lobby rule at the next counselors meeting.
Yeah, you're gonna have to rewrite the whole book. I jump on Lee's stomach and I start spinning with him.
You jump on Lee's stomach like Mario,
Whoa,
jumping on the fucking turtle.
whoa.
Roll an attack roll.
Yeah. Natural one.
You miss. You don't jump on.
I'm still drunk, so I think I did it. I think I'm on there. This is crazy, Harley.
Yes.
Buddy, you okay down there?
I pull my head in. Okay, well, Peter, do you have member rooms to sleep in upstairs or anything?
He points towards the stairs.
Or maybe the Chief Explorer's bedroom? Do you have a suite? Chief Explorer suite?
He points to he's inconsolably intimidated and dejected and miserable and sad with
I'm
grief.
sorry.
And he's pointing towards a directory.
Did you have your mouth open when I did the radial vomiting? Sorry about that.
Hey, by the way,
Just go.
We did just play Spin the Turtle, so whoever Lee landed on, you have to kiss.
But you're the one who spun the turtle.
Yeah.
As you stop spinning, your head points towards Kirkaw. And Kirkaw's like, "Yeah, I'm into it, sure."
Bring it in, buddy. Come here.
And he goes up and tries to kiss Peter.
But Sir Wiggles...
And Peter shoves him off.
Okay, let's go look at the directory.
The directory, you see on the directory, you see the activity room, you see the library, you see the members' quarters, and you see Chief Explorer's quarters upstairs, and you see bathrooms, and you see dining hall.
Chief Explorer's quarters it is.
And you see storage. The Chief Explorer storage, if you go up the stairs and take a left and go down to the end of the hallway, and then you'll see a door.
Okay, where's storage? Should we look at storage?
Definitely. I'd like to punch open any crates I find.
Storage there is a door to the right of Peter's desk that goes to the storage racks.
Let's go to the storage.
You enter the Peter is just looking down at his feet, looking in quite the emotional state. You enter the door to his right, and you enter a room that is kind of dark. You see a light far in the back on, but from what you can see, there's just shelves and shelves full of boxes. Pretty cheap boxes filled with something, and there is a numbering system on the shelves. You are by 107.72.32 is the closest number to you.
What you looking for, Ubad?
Is there a card catalog around?
Roll me perception.
It's a 12.
You don't see one.
What seems to be at the number that we're at?
There's in boxes.
Okay, Ubed will open a couple of boxes.
You open a box, and you open the first box, and it's just full of files.
Can you just peruse them, maybe with a slight investigate roll?
Yeah.
Guys, this has to be like 50 gold worth.
And
of
that's a
paper
4.
right here.
Fucking. There's a bunch of words that could be names.
There are a bunch of words that could be names in here, and I wonder if it's very important. I think I'll hold on to this. And Ubad takes a box.
The box is like 20 pounds.
I've got tons of room to carry it.
You don't see any tents.
Because we got rid of all of our tents, and maybe we might need some.
Where are you gonna put them?
Well, I can hold them. I'll put them in the ring.
It's full of gold.
Well, I can hold them then.
Aren't you carrying like up to your weight capacity of gold?
No, I put it all in the ring.
Okay.
I'm carrying like 100 gold on me. You can't walk around with that much gold. Not in Suzale, not in this town. No, the economy. Ever since the farms have gone downhill, it's a very dog-eat-dog world. No offense, Mr. Wiggles. So Wiggles, excuse me.
Did you say Dawn eat Dawn?
Yes. Doneatdawn.
I ate soap once.
Once.
Okay.
The
so-
storage just seems to be boxes and boxes.
Well, let me take a quick look. I'll put on the spectrometers. Anything?
You see, as you flip through them, you see some wisps of magic in the back.
Wait, there's something
back
back
one.
here. I walk towards the back corner.
Ubad follows.
You come to some racks that seem to have some weapons with labels on them. And there seems to be a large sword and a bow and arrow that gleam with magic.
What do the placards say?
They don't have placards, they just have little numbered tags on them.
Oh, what do the numbered tags say?
They say 773.828.11 and 73.829.92.
I cast Identify on them.
Okay, the sword is a +2 great sword that, oh my god, my entire dock is out of whack.
Did you say Dawn?
I did not say Dawn.
It's like for ships, you know, his dock. It's gone out of whack. You can no longer dock there.
Why is my dock like this? It's a +2 greatsword. Haha, that's all it does.
I don't understand. What TV show is that based on?
The two. It
takes two.
Two's company.
Well, that tracks.
And the bow is the Splinter Storm. It is a +1 short bow that when you make an attack with this bow, you may have the arrow immediately reduce the splinters as soon as you fire. If you do, all creatures within a 5-foot radius of a point within 60 feet must make dexterity saves, +8, plus proficiency, plus dex, or take full damage, half on save. If you fire an arrow this way, it cannot be recovered.
Oh, that's cool.
Ryan would have loved this.
He really would have.
Too bad.
Too bad he's dead.
Are there any helms or goggles or braces?
I just start opening boxes, just ripping them open, just cutting, just pulling stuff, throwing it out. What's this? Look at that. Arcana this. Oh.
You see a hat with a feather in it. It looks pretty smart. You see one of those Roman-looking hats. It looks pretty cool.
Are these
chewing
giving
up the
anything
feather
off
hat.
on the spectrometer?
No.
That doesn't sound like me.
I just start chewing the feather hat.
Roll to chew.
Okay. nat one. Another-
The feather gets stuck between your teeth. It's really uncomfortable.
Is the feather like poking out of my mouth?
Yeah,
That's cool.
the whole hat's poking into your mouth.
Hey, look, guys.
Now I'm hungry for chicken.
I know, right?
Okay, well, I've had a lot of beer. Shall we call tonight and go see our patron in the morning?
Yeah, yes, we should stop at the museum first, but then to
yeah.
the patrons.
Ooh, after hours at the museum. Or did you mean tomorrow morning?
Tomorrow morning.
Okay. Wasn't
Anybody
there-
else getting the sudden urge to just get new tents? I don't know what it is.
I was looking for new tents, but I couldn't find them.
Right? Like something is just telling me.
Now, was there something strange before about nighttime at the Baroness's? Should we stake it out tonight instead or something?
I think we
What
should
was
just
with
really
the one masked lady?
Was that
We
Pelia?
never-
I'm not sure. That might have just been Pelia.
It was not Pelia.
I think it was probably Pelia. So,
No,
no
I
mystery there.
She could see invisible. She dispatched Pompadour.
I'm sure it was just Pelia with like a clay disc or something she chewed that made her see invisible. She had all kinds of tricks like that.
And I'll let you know that Ryan has Varian's head. And I think maybe we should keep it with him at the Jolly Owlbear until we see what's happening at the plantation with Lady Asteria. They said that she was preparing for some type of ritual.
Okay. So nothing tonight then.
No, nothing tonight. I don't think we need a tiny hut, but maybe we should put an alarm or something on the door in case that killer fog tries to come and get us.
Yes, or the not so subtle knife, or Pelia.
Yes, if once it starts falling through the earth, the gravity has no effect, so it'll just come back out the way it came and
It
pop
might.
out over here.
I think, as a Tortle, I don't believe in a round Earth, but it could still happen with a flat Earth.
Cool. Are you going to the chief explorer's room?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You go upstairs. You walk past several doors, including what looks to be a common area where you see a few other guild members just kind of chilling and reading books, and one of them seems to be cutting up some food for dinner. And you continue along to the end of the hallway to a large door, which is locked.
A witch locked it? Are you kidding me?
I forget. Can't one of us open these locks or something?
I don't believe any of us can.
Oh, well,
The first lock in the campaign.
is there a keyhole I can look through?
There is
Carry.
a keyhole.
I look through the keyhole and cast...
Yes,
Do you know how to unlock doors?
with a key.
Is there a letter or number on this door?
You see the it has it says GM1 on top.
Carrie, unlock GM1.
I do not have a door GM1 in my database.
Alright, I look through the keyhole and cast Misty Step through it.
You're inside.
I turn around and open the door.
It worked. You look around you. It is a fairly nice room. There's a large portrait of Edmund Akmanos and with Hemin Lutz on this behind him, looking kind of murderously behind him, as Lord Edmund Akmanos holds Bilby in his arms like a baby.
We should have seen it coming.
There is a large 4-post bed with the cloth above it, like princesses have, and then there's a small sitting area on the left with a big globe, one of those explorer-y globes.
Big globe.
Yeah, like a crystal ball, but it has pictures of the.
It smells like luxury in here.
Can I look behind the painting?
Give me a dexterity check. Give me sleight of hand.
All right. Sleight of hand. Going to be 18.
You are able to look behind the painting without incident, and you see a piece of paper.
Holy shit! I didn't think this was. Hey guys, it's a piece of paper back here.
Did you put it back there, Sir Wiggles?
I don't know. If I did, I don't remember. Also, I can't really open doors, so you probably couldn't have even gotten in here.
I don't think we've been in here before. And Ubad will remember to lock the door behind us.
Cool.
Somebody playing pool.
Yeah.
I was rolling dice in my hand.
What does it say on the paper?
It says Major Look.
Sir Wiggles, take a look at this paper.
What's it say?
It says Major Look.
This is a long way to go for a joke, Lee.
On the back I write, now you're in the baby book.
You do that.
I put it back behind the painting.
Okay. Now, gentlemen, unless there's anything further we need to discuss.
Yeah, who gets the top bunk?
I don't know if it's gonna support your weight, Sir Wiggles.
I think the two of you can share the bed. I'm going to Scrooge McDuck it in the ring.
I remember Scrooge McDuck having a magical ring that he could go into with the genie.
Well,
for
but
him-
I'm just going to sleep on top of the gold.
Roll Constitution.
Sir Wiggles, do you want the globe or the bed?
That's a 16.
Okay, you're able to get a full night's rest in the gold pile.
And I give Faza the books on interplanar travel.
So, are we retconning that we went into the library and got those? Because you never did.
I misunderstood. I thought they were right there. I thought we grabbed them.
No, they're in the library.
Is there... I misunderstood. I thought he said they were right there, and then we took them. So I misunderstood. Okay, I realized we don't have the books before. Can I say I retcon that I didn't get into the ring then? And,
Sure.
I'll be right back. I'm going to go to the library.
You go to the library and get the books, and it's not going to
Okay.
be interesting to describe it further. You go to the library, there's just a section that says interplanetary travel. It's a shelf.
Okay, I grabbed those books. Are there any books on the north?
There is... You look...
Are there any scorch marks on them?
You see a conspicuous blank space where there would be a book on the north. You see east, west, south, and then the north. There's just nothing.
Anything on secret sects or orders?
Did you say
Yeah.
sex?
There is a whole section on secret sex.
Not with this crew. Maybe at Baldur's Gate, but I don't think with these guys. Like sectarian.
There's a lot of literature on different organizations and sects. Yes.
Any ones on secret or occult ones or magical ones?
There's 3 shelves full of those books.
Can I investigate to look for anything on the Order of Silence?
Yes.
I'm very good at investigating. That's a 4.
You found one. You find a book about the Loud House.
Okay, the Loud House. And lastly, since I'm in the library, anything on Celestia?
Yes. It shows up in a lot of books. It is a major world country.
You know, sort of like a Let's Go Celestia or any travel guide type thing.
Yeah, you see the Lonely Planet Guide to Celestia. They have that. They have Idiot's Guide to Celestia. They have the Anthony Bourdain Celestia book.
Okay, getting Bourdain too.
It's all about eating little bonsai fruit trees.
I'm kind of into that. Okay, so take those books, and I will head back. And I want to just kind of give the, since I'm going by again, give the what was it, the rec room area, the, what was it called?
The common area?
The common area. Thank you. I was about to say cantina. Can I give it a little smell, see if it smells like trouble?
Yeah.
And that is a 16. Smell for trouble.
Smells like carrots and onions.
It's into the first part, the second part, not so much. Ubad will return to the room and lock the door behind him.
Nice.
And hop into the ring.
Sweet. Cool. Are we doing anything else before we go to sleep?
Yeah, I give the books on interplanar travel to Farza. I tell him I have not seen Sudoku yet, but I'm keeping my eyes out on it for you. And Ubad will fall asleep reading about the Loud House.
So Wiggles, you want to sleep on the globe or on the bed?
Hey, Lee, I know we're really drunk, but
Yeah.
you should message Anthony Bourdain right now.
Okay, I cast sending to Anthony Bourdain.
Ask him how the bonsai fruit is.
Mr. Bourdain,
Tell him you love him and that he's meant so much to you and it's not worth it.
how is the bonsai fruit in Celestia? Is it worth it? Sincerely, Suzel.
And how is he able to taste food while smoking all that much?
Roll me a D100.
I love drunk sending.
35.
Well, you know the I'm Anthony Bourdain, and this is this is what I sound like in D&D. My wife Michelle. I am the.
Are you sure you're Anthony Bourdain?
the bonsai fruit in Celestia is very good. It's very unpretentious. It's just good food for the people.
Okay, I cast sending to Cool Chef Roy. Roy, we're back in town. What's happening with you? Anything interesting going on at the manor? We'll be there soon.
Yes, it is quite good to hear from you. I have been learning about cooking chickens, or to better, more precisely speak, to not cook chickens, and all the ways to not cook them.
Oh man, I can't wait to see Cool Chef Roy tomorrow.
Do you have any more spell slots? Can you cast Sending for Bobby Flay?
I could. I will cast Sending to Lawrence Edwin Akmanos. Hey, Larry. How you feeling? We're back in Suzale. I think that guy Pete might have been behind this whole thing. What do you think?
I feel like shit. Pete. What?
Yeah, that guy's hilarious.
That's it.
All right, I've only got 6 slots left. Who else you guys want to talk to?
Oh, do me.
Okay, I
wanna see if
cast
there's an echo.
Sending to Sir Wiggles. Hey, Sir Wiggles, you sleep on the globe, I'm sleeping on the bed, okay?
This is not Sir Wiggles. This is. Okay, I'm just kidding. It's Sir Wiggles. I'll take the globe.
Okay, we go to sleep.
Oh, do that Denny's chef. Denny's chef.
Oh, Denny's?
Okay, what do you want to say to Denny's?
Order something really, really big and never pick it up.
Okay, I cast Sending to Denny. Hey, Denny, this is Anthony Bourdain. I want some bonsai chicken. Can you deliver to Celestia? If not, I'll come by and pick it up. Denny?
So you want to order? You're ordering food to an entire country. Is what you're telling me? You said it to the entire. That we supposed to just go to the border and leave the chicken on? What are you asking me? What are you? And that's it.
That guy doesn't know how to use spell words.
You feel like at somewhere in the distance, you feel Denny continuing to rant, but he ran out of words.
All right, to bed.
Oh, okay. Good night. I don't know how to sleep on a globe, but whatever. Not how the Earth is shaped.
Cool. You wake up in the morning, long rested.
When I emerge from the ring, I pull out the giant Olithid skull.
Cool. You have it.
Okay, shall we head to the museum?
Yes.
Cool. You pull up to the museum district. You pull up to the museum. You see the same.
I've never seen a.
Oh my god, I did not write down the ticket taker of the museum on my sheet. You see a new ticket taker named, you don't know her name. You see a goblin at the door taking tickets.
What happened to Ellis?
I did write down it did. That's who it is.
Damn. But they were letting people in.
You know it's a day off.
Very well, we have a standing appointment with the curator.
Havrod will travel.
What's your business? What's your names?
Ubad, son of Rabab, Sir
Cool.
Wiggles, and the formerly called Untitled Turtle Project.
Okay. What's his name now?
Lee, but I don't think Havrod knows him by that name.
Gotcha. And what's this regarding?
Just tell him Ubad and company.
Yes.
Ubad
Our
and-
trip to the north and the lost city of Ur.
Gotcha. Hey, Phil. Phil, can you go find Havrod? Yeah, there's some
Ubad is here to see him. Ubad in company, and they went to the north, and they go into the city of Ur. Yeah, okay. He's checking.
You know,
You guys-
Bourdain's wife was named Michelle. Lee. It's a pretty nice name.
So,
Actually, Stephen Michelle.
you guys went to the north, huh? How was it?
Why don't you just take the tickets, okay?
It,
You know, I'm a person. You don't gotta. Is this how you treat people you don't want? Nothing.
I'm
What-
sorry. I think I'm still drunk. You're doing a great job.
You don't. Why don't you ask me how my day was? Why don't you?
how was your day? How have things been in Suzale for the last few months?
I'll tell you, it was great. And then one day, 3 assholes showed up and thought that they're like, oh, this person's just a ticket taker. They don't have feelings. They're just.
Okay, look, I could see how you would say one asshole showed up, but I've been nothing but nice to you.
I
And
didn't
you
see
just
you
called me
stop
an
him.
asshole.
I didn't see you stop your friend. You brought him to me. I get judged by the company you keep. And as this is going on,
Let me tell you a story about 4 assholes, because you're just as big as the rest of us.
as interrupting this, a very scholarly-looking Arakoa shows up. And says,
My friends. Oh, please come in. Yes, thank you, Carol. That'll be all.
Yeah, I know the deal. And she stands to the side and pouts.
Yes, come in, men. Come in, gentlemen.
I think we really touched on something there that I don't quite understand. Good morning, Havrod. As you can see, I've brought this giant elithid skull for you.
Quite fascinating. Where this was in the north? Come to my office.
Yes, and
And-
Ubad falls into his office.
You go upstairs and down the hallway, and you sit down in his office.
Yes, it's quite a fascinating story. We went to the north, and you wouldn't believe what we found up there.
What did you find?
We found the lost city of Ur. It was a two
His-
for one.
His big owly ass eyes open all the way.
The lost city of Ur. Oh, what? That,
We can draw you a
that's
map to
rather,
the lost city of
rather
Ur.
convenient. Yes, please do.
And they'll kind of copy old Father Frosty's map, and then just write like lost city or
Did you say lost city Ur?
of Ur,
Cool.
right? OOR, isn't that it?
It's UR.
Oh, okay. I thought it was OOR, but sure. You are. Yes, it seems the dwarves of Ur had made some contact with giant elithid creatures and somehow accidentally teleported their entire city to the north.
Fascinating. And this skull, I assume, is some fossil you were able to dig up there.
No, it was live. We defeated it. We killed its brain.
Alive
Killed it
after
again.
this. This is quite the development. Yes, you've all done quite well.
Look, just take the tickets, okay?
And we also have
He looks at you, wiggles like,
Is your friend okay? Did he get? Did the Lithid touch him?
just take his ticket. That's all he wants. Carol was, I think, Carol sort of triggered something in him.
Okay.
And we also found the lost ship of the Cyril Mandak.
I have heard of no such ship.
Well, your patrons
your-
are gonna love it.
Yes, here is actually the navigators
Oh, the krill,
Diary.
the krill Mayadoc. Oh,
Oh, you
What?
get. You seem. Never mind. That was a separate character. I won't take it out on you. Yes.
What?
Occasionally, I mispronounce a word.
the krill Mayadoc.
Yes.
What? What a find! This is the
And
the
scribble
logbook.
on the map, Krill Madoc. And this is the navigator's notebook.
What? Gentlemen, do you know what history you've uncovered here?
No, that's why we came to the professionals.
Well, yeah, good. Yes, I think that's the excellent thing you did.
And we also found this, the navigator's celestial compass.
I believe only a few of these exist. Just one just in our hands right here. This is... On one expedition you found all of this.
Well, those were some of the highlights.
Highlights? What else did you find?
I mean, we can tell you the juicy details. We have a few more stops to make, but we had promised you a co-sponsored expedition to the lost city of Ur, but we've already been there, so I hope this guide to it, and this giant skull, and of course this diary of the Krill Madoc makes up for that, and will always maybe hold some esteem. You'll hold some esteem for us here in the museum district.
Of course, all these will be placed under your name. You'll be credited with the discovery, and yes. And also, do you still have the artifacts that I loaned out to you?
Very bad news about that.
Oh.
Yes, it couldn't be helped. Unfortunately, the snake rope fell deep into the earth and is hurling towards the core of the earth right now.
We think we don't actually know.
Could have stopped somewhere in the mantle. We're not sure.
Well, that's concerning, but I suppose with your generous contributions, of course, this can be overlooked. And the cloak that I lent to you.
I don't remember a cloak.
Oh well, yes, it's very nice. Thank you.
Yes, we will need it back. We're not really supposed to loan out the pieces. Just it seemed.
Look, he told you before. It's hurling to the center of the earth, and we're all
Yeah.
gonna die.
Yes, that was we're all gonna die.
That's just speculation.
Well, look, this cloak, obviously was just in deep storage. What if I traded it to you for something that really it just screams history? Have you ever had a corpse and you wanted to know how it died?
Yeah.
We definitely yes, that's I suppose.
Imagine taking that turtle exhibit, and instead of it just being a static exhibit, you could actually walk your major donors up and down and show them how each turtle died, probably at the hands of some thieving explorers guild to go and put their shell in this museum.
That sounds pretty dark, but I think a lot could be learned. What are you talking about?
Well, I have this. It's called the Death Swatch, and
He puts his hand out to look at it.
once a day, you hold it open over a corpse, and you can see up to 1 minute of the exact moment they died. And it spins to the date and time, so, it's... I imagine that would be extremely useful for a museum, because you would know exactly when these people had died.
That's fascinating. Can I see?
Sure, who should we kill to test it?
I don't think that'll be necessary. I just would like to.
That's true, we could just... Yeah, okay, yeah, do you have a...
You could just put it in my hand.
Oh, yes, here you go.
And he picks it up and he looks at this and says, "Yes, quite a specimen. You found this as well?"
I think so. It all sort of runs together.
Well, yes, I suppose with this, things can be overlooked, of course.
Oh, great. Well, as long as we're following the law and everything is, even at the end.
It is neutral.
Then I'm happy.
Great, now I have to look up my alignment.
I assumed chaotic neutral.
I think I'm true neutral.
That would leave Sir Wiggles as chaotic neutral.
Yeah.
You know those chaotic paladins.
Oh, I wrote lawful chaotic.
That's kind of all your characters.
Yeah, that works.
All right, is this okay? Is this all for now, gentlemen?
I think
I
so.
believe so, Havrod. Thank you for your patronage.
Of course, it was my faith was not misplaced in the least.
Can I interest you in these buckets? I have.
Tell me about the bucket.
They're ancient. They're old. So old.
Roll deception.
They were in the north, where we were. So, deception. How about some torches? Would you like, 15?
He examines the bucket and says, these seem to be of a local make. Are you sure you're not mistaken? Did you swap this for a regular bucket somewhere?
Ooh. Ancient bucket.
Oh, I think you can hold on to this one, my friend.
Special, it only holds a finite amount of contents.
Havrod leans over to Uba and says,
I think you should get your friend checked for brain problems.
I mean, we have him look for ticks quarterly, but I think on the next one, we'll look into that.
He was just howling.
Okay, should we head to the Barrens? I guess.
Are you hearing squeaky toys when there's no squeaky toys?
What is that?
I will talk softly as we head back to the wagon, so Carol does not hear us. Should we go straight to the Baronesses, or I was wondering maybe we should stop by the Jolly Owlbear and speak with Varian one more time.
As you're leaving the museum, Carol says, "Yeah, bye. Nice to meet you. Bye."
Ubad gives Carol a hug.
She rejects your hug. Don't be touching me. I didn't tell you could touch me.
I just offered you a hug.
Yeah, I didn't want to. Why do you think everybody wants to be hugged by you? Is this a thing you think?
Yeah, it's the trunk. Normally people like the trunk.
We had a bad interaction. That was the only interaction we ever had. You go from that to hug. Is that your normal MO?
I feel like all of Carol, if we're being honest, I would assume all of your interactions are bad.
Goodbye. 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 Goodbye.
Dedicating a wing to the museum to us.
Oh, we should totally send her later.
No, she's. I didn't say that part out loud. I just think it's so funny that we're torturing this poor person forever.
Well, what would you want to ask Varian? Because we can only do it like once every 5 days, right?
Well, I was thinking we could ask him about this ritual his mother's preparing, and we can also ask him questions about the Dawn. I don't know if he knows anything about the Dawn.
Okay.
Screw it. Let's just go to the plantation.
All right. To the plantation.
Okay. You ride out of town towards where the Asteria estate is, and you rolled up to the front gate, through the gate up the road to the house, past all the willow trees, past people in the fields, and you go up to the front of the house, and you see from out in the fields, you see someone notice you, and then ride towards you on a horse. And as she gets closer, you notice it is the Baroness Ophelia Asteria. And she says, "Well, I'll be damned. Y'all have returned."
Ah, Baroness, I see they're still using horses here.
Yeah?
Pretty cool ride you have, right?
It's fairly nice. I think we have more pertinent business to attend to.
Oh, well.
Here, come inside, we'll talk. And she hustles you inside, or she motions for you to go into the house.
We go into the house.
Cool. She walks ahead of you into the front hallway where you were originally given the mission. She says, "All right, everybody, take seats.
All right.
Let me get a few things together and we can talk. I'll be right back. Tabby, come attend to our guest, please."
Tabby!
And you see a familiar halfling gnome, a familiar gnome come out of the hallway, and his eyes grow big, and he sees you, and he runs over. He's like, "You're back! Oh my God, you're back! What? How was it? Did you find Variant? What?"
Well, as soon as the lady returns, we will retell the whole story.
Oh, of course. Can I get you anything as while you're waiting?
Yes. Thank you.
Water will be fine.
Do you want regular water or magic water?
Magic water.
I'll take a magic water too. Sparkling.
Magic?
Whatever Chef Roy has prepared is. I mean, if Chef Roy has prepared something, I won't refuse it, but I don't want to ask him to make anything on my account. I wouldn't want to be a bother.
Sir Wiggles?
Can I get can you get me one of those giant barrels of gunpowder, of explosive powder? Like from last time. I put all my powder in a barrel.
I'm looking for like a food or a drink.
You can technically eat or drink anything.
Just get him an alchemist. What is it? Alchemist fire?
Okay. And Tebby disappears off towards the kitchen. And then a minute later, reappears with two light blue fizzy waters and an alchemist fire. And he hands you the alchemist fire, Wiggles, and he hands Ubad and Lee the waters.
Do I drink this or what?
Yes.
You ordered it.
So crafty and smell for poison, but he's just drinking the magic water. I don't know what this is, but he's drinking it.
Roll a D100.
Both of us?
Yes.
$40.
An 8.
Ubad, your water tastes like birthday cake. And Lee, your water tastes like liver and onions. You asked for magic water?
I didn't realize it was gonna taste like dead animal.
Okay. Okay. I hear. Okay. Oh, the lady's come back.
Can
Okay.
you get him a chocolate frog instead?
Yes. And
Or one of those wizard trading cod snacks. I don't remember what those were called.
That's the chocolate frog, I believe.
do you want? Okay, chocolate frog. I'll come back. Right back. And Tebby disappears. And as the Baroness returns with the woman with the black cloth covering most of her face in tow.
Wait, did Sir Wiggles drink the alchemist fire? Because
Sir
if so, you take 1d4 fire damage at the start of each of your turns.
Did you,
Awesome.
Wiggles? Did you do that? Is that a yes?
Ah,
Okay.
oh yeah. Tebby, you genius. Oh yeah.
It's a very funny thing to do at this point in time.
Why? Oh yeah. Look at that. Little legend I am. My dad.
Roll a 1d4.
This is my first D4 of the
Can I use prestidigitation to put out the flame?
Yes. But still roll 1d4.
Roll the 4, baby.
You take 4
Max
fire
damage.
damage,
Ow.
and then Ubad puts out the flame.
Ooh, man, why would you do that?
So the Baroness
I'm a good friend.
rocks into the center of the room. She's in her work clothes, her boots, and her. She's wearing work clothes. She walks to the front of the room. She is flanked by the lady with the black cloth over her face, and she says, "All right, fellas, where is my son?" And that is where we're stopping for the evening.
Oh. Right.
Thank you all for coming to ComeDy&D Expedition to the North. Maybe the last session next time. We'll see. Maybe finally.
Wait, don't you want to just introduce the other woman so we know who she is or anything?
She's mysterious.
Oh, mysterious.
Is there a Mysterious? We'll find out.
Is this a Phantom Menace thing? Is she really the real Baroness?
She Amidala'd it.
Very funny that you say that. I'm listening to the first couple of Blank Check podcasts, which are all about 10 episodes each about each of the prequel movies. It's very funny. Thank you to Sirenscape for Sireningscape. Thank you to Squarespace for Skillshare. Dollar Shave Club.
Thank you to Squaresoft.
Squaresoft. Thank you to Squaresoft for making Final Fantasy VII. Great game.
A lot of meal kits promise things, but this Squaresoft meal kit delivers, alright? You get cloud-shaped hamburgers. You get Chrono Trigger breakfast cereal.
It took me until the Chrono Trigger joke to get what a cloud-shaped burger was in reference to.
Yeah, that's the setup joke, and then the second one's the trigger joke.
I'm dead. Cool.
Chrono hot cross buns.
Ooh. Never finished that one.
Any raid requests? Are we back to the old-timey computer show?
Who?
Let's raid Mark Smalls again. I don't know.
Yeah, is Mark Smalls on?
Yep.
There's a channel watching Beavis and Butthead.
Mark Smalls?
Yeah.
Well, good night.
Alright, good night, everybody.